Welcome to Polk Night. It is game week. It is exciting times. It is the first game, the first concert, but Thursday night, right behind us. They're setting
Don't forget, it's the week of the new suit. I mean, Polk Nation, how about this guy, right? Like, it had to take a roast to get you to get a new suit, but I am glad. I'm glad I could do that for you, and it looks really good. I mean, you got the blue. It's not wrinkled. There's no lint. I mean, it hasn't been thrown in a corner yet.
Yet.
I'm sure Friday will be, but I mean, I'm really happy for you.
I have been told to hang it up tonight when I get home. Yes. You're not gonna be surprised. I actually got 2 suit coats.
A black one and a blue one.
No, I got 4 actually.
Oh my goodness!
I got 2.
The one that you got married in.
No, I got 2 at one time.
Oh really?
I got 2. I got a white one too.
A white jacket?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later on.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that one.
How much it cost me. But we do have a game this week.
We do.
More importantly, we got a roast this week.
Oh my gosh, you and this roast.
We're going to roast Heath Schroyer.
I know. It's crazy.
Some of your best friends.
I know.
Are going to take shots at you.
I know.
And there are a lot of things we can take shots at.
You know, it's interesting. As you would say, my publicist and girlfriend and editor, Diana Valette.
And stylist.
Talked to me about this about 4 or 5 months ago, and I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm going to do this. And then I met with the Boy Scouts committee, and anyway, long story short, they talked me into it about 4 months ago, because I'm like, oh, yeah, I mean, August, whatever, it's fine. Well, now you get into the week of, and you're like, what in the world did I sign up for? And I was told Sunday that there are 400 tickets that have been claimed, and they're expecting another 50 to 100. So there's going to probably be 450 to 500 people. Very interesting. So I cannot believe I got talked into it.
There's more people here watching you get roasted than watched you coach. That's another line I'm going to get in now.
You are unbelievable. That is so. Anyway, that's okay.
But I think it's great. I think it's going to be funny. I think it's going to be fun. I hope I will be leaving after my portion is done. I have an emergency. I'll have to leave, so I can't hear your rebuttal. But that's just how we play the game right there.
Figures.
That's just how we play the game. Okay, so let's talk about, first of all, what are you looking forward to most? I mean, you got a game day. You got your concert going. You got a big weekend.
Well, and really, it starts Wednesday. You know, we have we have Polkcast.
Yeah.
We have Ryan Navarre is going to be a guest at Polkcast to talk about Navarre Stadium, and so I think that's a big night. Then obviously you have a roast Thursday, block party Friday, game Saturday. It's going to be a great week. There's a lot going on, and but you know, the other thing we don't talk about this enough of what's going on the other side of campus. We are welcoming the largest freshman class.
Yeah.
And potentially a couple decades.
Yeah.
You know, so
Dorms
are completely sold out with a waiting list.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened in 20-some years. I mean, there's a lot of buzz with McNeese on campus, in this community, in Southwest Louisiana. What we're doing as an institution, no other regional institution in this state is coming close to what we're doing with our increase of enrollment, et cetera. And a lot of that has to do, obviously, with the leadership of Dr. Roos, our executive leadership team, and let's be honest, Dr. Roos believes in the brand, and the athletics is the brand of the university. He stepped up and supported that, and you know, this unit, 14 straight years of declined enrollment for McNeese until he took over a year ago.
No, it's an amazing story, and it's one that I think should be told a little bit more. We're going to get into it hopefully one day with him when he comes on, and we'll talk about it and what exactly basketball in particular, but athletics and the investment in athletics has done for the university is amazing. But for you now, you get to open up your new arena, as I call it, the Taj Mahith upstairs.
Oh, the press box. Yep.
How much are you looking forward to that?
A lot.
And realistically, how much do you think this buzz has kind of given you guys a bump in ticket sales, a bump in the suites and all that with the Matt Viator rehire?
I think all of the momentum from Coach Viator's hire, obviously right on the heels of Coach Wade and winning a game in the NCAA tournament, the new press box opening. I mean, all of that is just caught fire. It's going to be very surreal. I'm sure I'm going to have a moment or two on Saturday when in the middle of the game, when you think about 5 years ago that this thing was destroyed. This whole place was destroyed.
5 years ago from the night that this will be airing.
That's right. I mean, it's, what has happened here in 5 years is nothing short of remarkable. And most people kind of take it for granted, especially across the country.
Yeah.
But people who've lived it, like all of us and most of the people watching, realize how far we've come. So it'll be a surreal moment. It's something I'm really, really proud of. To see people going into the press box, opening that thing, it'll be a special night.
I know in today's paper, the day that we're actually going to air this, there's a story about where this place was 5 years ago and where it is now.
Yeah.
But I'll say this here. I would say on that day, that was the worst athletic program in the country because you had no facilities, football team on probation, academic probation, coaches all over the country, players all over the country, no ability to even house players, feed players. This was as bad as it's ever been, as anything could be, and to see where it is now is an amazing story.
It is a great story. It took a lot of work by a lot of people. I've said this to you, I remember standing in front of a TV camera 2 days after the storm and told everybody in America, basically, that we're going to come back and we're going to be bigger and better than we've ever were before. I don't know if I really believe that at the moment, but I knew that everyone around me needed to hear it and needed to have faith, and this is where we're going. And it took a lot of work by a lot of people, but I am beyond excited and really humbled to be where we are now, because you're right. It was 100% the worst Division I athletic program in the country at that time.
Without question. When we come back, we're going to talk to Corey Tarver, who helps you very much on the
he's
concerts.
the Toyota family, the Tarver family, phenomenal people.
And his other job as concert promoter.
Okay.
After this.
What makes having a local lawyer important is it's all about relationships. When judges know the lawyer and the lawyer has established credibility over time with the court, they know enough to trust what you're telling them. Lake Charles must be a wonderful place because now lawyers all over the state claim that Lake Charles is their hometown. I thought you could only have one hometown, and I know this is ours.
Well, it's game day at the Legacy Center, and the McNeese Cowboys are warmed up and ready to play. Cowboys have a new player this year, number 22, Katie Ferdinand. This girl loves basketball and McNeese so much she can't wait to get out on the floor. And we're off. Shoemate tips the Brewer, and there goes Katie.
Ferdinand Financial Group supports the McNeese Cowboys.
Craving a quick fix? Evans has you covered. Bring the kids in and cool off from the summer heat with their favorite ice cream. Fuel up with protein snacks and energy drinks that will power you through the day. Locally stocked and family owned with fresh food prepared daily. Evans has everything you need. Evans Corner Store. Come visit us on Ryan Street.
The Cowboys are going to do some really big things. Really big.
McNeese athletes bring big energy, big plays, and big spirit to every game. That's why Lakeside is proud to be such a huge fan. We're a hometown team too, in the business of backing big dreams across our community every day. And we always bank on big wins with McNeese Sports. Go big with Lakeside and McNeese.
Welcome back to Pope Nation. It is an honor. Corey Tarver, welcome, my friend.
Always a pleasure.
So how about my man's new suit jacket?
I thought he maybe was a little less wrinkled today, so
No lint?
That's good.
It has to be brand new. There is no lint. There's no creases.
Yep.
Hasn't been thrown in a corner. I mean, this is a great day. Unbelievable. Well, listen.
It will be by Thursday night, so don't worry about it.
So, Corey, another year. Football season's upon us. The Toyota block party. I mean, I think this is year 4.
I was going to ask.
I think it's year 4.
Yes.
That sounds
and,
about right.
you know, Lake Charles Toyota, we wouldn't be able to have the block party without you guys. Here we go. Talk about why you want to do it. Talk about your commitment to it, et cetera.
Sure. We love providing experiences for families to enjoy here in Lake Charles, and centering it around McNeese football is just a great synergy. And so the vision we kind of talked about 4 or 5 years ago, put this vision together of making exciting, you know, kind of halo around the sports, and it just developed into this, and we love it. And it's just so exciting to see thousands of people out there every week. And as long as people are coming, we're going to keep doing it. We love it.
It is so great. It's really become a fixture within the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
that's one of the things is the growth of it. It's now become a part of a home weekend.
Home weekend. And I remember like the first year, everyone's like, "You're gonna what? What are we talking?" When I first brought the idea up, everyone thought I was nuts. And then I went to, you know, you and Eric and your dad, and they're like, "Yeah, let's go." I mean, like, so you guys might be as nuts as I am, but it turned out to be pretty good.
Well, I think most people agree you're still nuts. But.
Even people that don't like just love football, it gets the whole community kind of rallying around the home weekend football game, and it's just a great way to provide some entertainment, and people love it. So.
And with this year, with the dorms now filled, and that, do you expect more people, especially more kids coming over?
I hope so. I'd love to see students out there. It's cool to see families, you know, old people, young people, kids, socializing with the students, the whole, like, kind of the whole spectrum of people from the community.
You know, one of the things we talk about, like, in our staff is, you know, everyone talks about in athletics, hey, we want to graduate student athletes, right? And we do too, but we want to graduate them where they become engaged alumni. And I think these type of situations, the block parties, et cetera, help to do that, because everyone wants to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And but I mean, I cannot thank. I mean, your entire family has just been unbelievable for this community for many years, and you guys continue to do it. And I love, like, it is my favorite time of year.
Hey, it's great. Our community's been good to us. I always say, if you keep spending your money with us, we'll keep investing into the things that you love, like McNeese.
And you guys are still going to have the tailgate outside the stadium for the day game, for the day of the game. Right?
We're taking off the first week. We're sissying out the first week because it is just so
hot.
So hot. But after the first home game, we're going to have our full tailgate for every other home game on the east side of the stadium, with our bounce houses and our food and all that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we're moving the first block party in here to Legacy Center because of that too. Because you know,
you did it last year for rain. How did that work out?
It was great. You know, some of the people thought, again, we were crazy for doing it, but it's just so hot.
Seems to be a theme.
But you know, at that time of year, it's either going to be beyond miserably hot or it's going to rain.
Yeah.
Right. So we try to avoid both of them and come inside, and it's going to be fun.
Yep.
Corey, I want to ask you, you're a lot in the community. What are you hearing from people with the bringing back of Matt Viator and kind of the buzz about town? I
definitely love the kind of hearkening back to back when we won games. Like, you know, I mean, one thing about Matt is we were dominant in our conference every year when he was the head coach, and you know, he left and he went to a few different places, and we haven't really had much success then. So I think people are excited because it gets that feeling on your skin of back when McNeese used to win. I mean, I think hopefully he'll come win.
Yeah, I mean, like, you have the all-time winningest coach in school history, and one of the most, you know, recognized guys in the Southland. You know, and I think that his energy level is at an all-time high. I'm excited. I think that, you know, what people don't really talk about is Coach is coming back with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. You know, he took I'll say it, a horrible job at Monroe. I mean, it's probably one of the worst, if not the worst, FBS football jobs or athletic departments in the country.
You're big up in that part of the state, aren't you? Yeah. When you run for senator, it's going to be rough to get those votes.
They'll probably play that analogy. But it's true. And so, but, you know, then through the COVID year, had a tough year, new AD's presence, et cetera. But he told me when I interviewed him and talked to him, I'm better now. It's what he told me. I'm better now than I was when I left because of all the experiences I've had.
Yeah.
You know, being on Billy Napier's staff, being at UL for 3 years, all the things he's learned in the Sun Belt. I think we're going to see a even better Coach V.
That's good.
Yeah, that is.
I'm optimistic.
So, what do you think about the tailgating will look like this year? There's going to be more fans. I mean, ticket sales are
Yeah,
good.
for sure.
What do you expect, and what differences do you think you'll see anything with the concerts?
Well, the concerts are all about Heath's booking the bands. So
Yeah.
the more money Heath's program brings in, the bigger bands he can get, I guess. But the tailgating is all about the excitement. The more people there are, the more buzz there's going to be, and the more we win games, the more people will be there. And we want to provide a great tailgate and Friday night and Saturday morning and Saturday experience for them. And if people come, we're going to provide a great experience for them.
When he starts bringing back the Dean Martin guys, I'll go to the. Until then, I show up once. I show up once a year.
You do one time.
That's pretty good.
And I mean, I know I've said it in the first segment, Anna, but that suit, it's just unbelievable. What has become of you? It's nothing short of remarkable.
I just came in my work uniform. I'm just wearing a polo. I'm out on this conversation.
I'm a Renaissance man, Coach. I'm a Renaissance man. When we come back, we're going to talk volleyball here on Polk Nation.
What makes having a local lawyer important is it's all about relationships. When judges know the lawyer and the lawyer has established credibility over time with the court, they know enough to trust what you're telling them. Lake Charles must be a wonderful place because now lawyers all over the state claim that Lake Charles is their hometown. I thought you could only have one hometown, and I know this is ours.
Well, it's game day at the Legacy Center, and the McNeese Cowboys are warmed up and ready to play. Cowboys have a new player this year, number 22, Katie Ferdinand. This girl loves basketball and McNeese so much she can't wait to get out on the floor. And we're off. Shoemate tips the brewer, and there goes Katie.
Ferdinand Financial Group supports the McNeese Cowboys.
Craving a quick fix? Evans has you covered. Bring the kids in and cool off from the summer heat with their favorite ice cream. Fuel up with protein snacks and energy drinks that will power you through the day. Locally stocked and family owned with fresh food prepared daily. Evans has everything you need. Evans Corner Store. Come visit us on Ryan Street.
The Cowboys are going to do some really big things. Really big.
McNeese athletes bring big energy, big plays, and big spirit to every game. That's why Lakeside is proud to be such a huge fan. We're a hometown team too, in the business of backing big dreams across our community every day. And we always bank on big wins with McNeese Sports. Go big with Lakeside and McNeese.
We're back on Polk Nation with SASHA KARELOV, McNeese volleyball coach, and opens this weekend on the road at the Sam Houston Invitational. She gets Tulane, she gets Sam Houston, and then 9 a.m. Coach, you up at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning to watch volleyball?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, Coach, what's the difference in this year's team? What do you like about this year's team? This is kind of the post-Bailey Tillman era. What do you like, and who's kind of taking over the leadership roles for you?
Yeah, I'm really excited to get this thing going this week. I would say this year maybe a little different from the past. We have a lot of depth in all positions. You know, practice has been super, super competitive, and I feel like I truly have 18 girls that at any given day I could throw them out there and I know they're going to compete. And so a few of the girls that have been stepping up into leadership roles have been Kayla Wilson and Lauren Fuller, two seniors that were voted captain, and also, you know, the staff collaborated and we agree. I think they've stepped up big this week.
You had a lot of newcomers last year. How many newcomers did you bring in this year, and how has the kind of the group that was here last year kind of established themselves?
Yeah, we brought in quite a bit of new players this year as well. We have 8 freshmen actually, which is the biggest freshman class I've had since I've been at McNeese. And the returners, you've got Corinne Hausler, Lauren Fuller, Kayla Wilson. You know, they just know the system, they know the expectations, and we brought like 3 or 4 girls in the spring as well. So we had a few girls we could train from January to now, which is a huge plus coming in at mid-year. So I feel like we had a pretty solid foundation going into this fall.
So let's talk a little bit about your freshmen. You brought in 8, but you brought in a couple, you know, from right in the area. Talk about those girls and where do you think they're going to be, and how important was it to recruit locally?
Oh, it's so important, and I'm really proud and excited about that. We have 4 girls from Louisiana on the roster, and 2 of which are from Lake Charles,
That's awesome.
and 2 from Sam Houston High, which I have great relationships with those coaches over there, and we're just very grateful that they chose to come here and stay local because they were getting recruited by some pretty good schools, and they're doing super well. Ava's killing it in the middle of the court right now. Bailey, she's a DS libero, and she's just taking in like a sponge. She's just taking everything in. So we couldn't have any better of 2 girls that could come in to represent McNeese with all the history that they have with their families and everything.
So, Coach, how are you going to play this year? I know you like to play fast. Talk about so when people come to watch us play this year, what are they going to be able to see maybe a little bit different?
Yeah, I think right off the top of my head, we have so many weapons offensively. I think something that's a little different from the past is we have people that can play all the way around, and I don't need to sub them out necessarily in the back row. So we can actually set them in the back row, and they can attack from the back row. So we're coming from all angles and all areas of the court, which is so different from the past, and I'm really excited about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That versatility, what does it allow you to do in volleyball? Because there's a lot of teams that are very specialized. What does the versatility kind of allow for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just being a multi-dimensional player. I mean, starting from, for the girls, like they have opportunities to get on the court in different facets of the game, whether it's serving, playing back row, passing, hitting, like just giving them more chances to get on the floor. And then for us, having offense from all different parts of the court, I mean, it's just going to be hard to stop, and a good back row attack, like even the highest level teams like Nebraska, if you watch this past weekend, they just started playing, they've got a back row attack. Every single play, they're waiting to hit from the back row. So it just adds another layer to your offense.
One of the things you said when you got here was you wanted to see kind of the volleyball in the area grow a little bit. Being able to bring in 4 people from Louisiana, but 2 locally, have you seen that, and what does that kind of say for the area?
I mean, I think it speaks a lot to, especially at Sam Houston, what they've been able to do, just within the state. They've, gone deep in the state tournament, and they're competing with some of those bigger schools in Lafayette and New Orleans and stuff. So I just feel like bringing in 2 girls from the area that are going to make a difference just speaks volumes to what our community has kind of come together and make volleyball a bigger sport for women, because I know softball and basketball have kind of been the bigger sports in the state. But I think volleyball and beach volleyball are growing a ton. So I think it just speaks a lot to what we're able to do, especially at McNeese, the brand for volleyball and beach volleyball. It's grown a lot.
So, Coach, talk about your staff, because you got some new staff. I know you're excited about them. Talk about them and what do they bring to the table?
Yeah, so Alex Allard, she just came here from Hastings College and NAIA school. She was a head coach, so she's got lots of experience on both sides. She was an assistant coach at UIW as well in the conference, so she knows what it takes to recruit in this conference, as well as be in that head coaching chair, and she's just seen it all, so she's been a great resource for me, and I've learned a lot from her as well as she's learning from me. Love her. She's so fun, big personality. She really helps a lot with the relationship part with the players and just building that. And then Lindsay Ogle, she was on my staff last fall as a GA, and she's going to finish out her master's degree this fall. So this is her 2nd season with me, and she's become one of my closest friends. She's, again, big personality, really fun to be around. Hard worker, super organized, just really kills the director of ops job like nobody's business, and she takes all of that responsibility off my plate, so it just makes life so much easier, and I can focus on volleyball. So,
last question I have for you, Coach, is, okay, so when you look back at SASHA year 1 to here now, what's the biggest difference?
Yeah, I would say that from a coaching standpoint, I would say that I definitely have more confidence and more, I would say, assurance of my system and how I want to play the game, because I think there's just a lot of ways you can do it, and I know because you're a basketball coach, there's just so many systems and things you could implement, and I think now I really feel confident about what I'm doing out there and how I'm training the game, because you can just do it in so many ways, and it's exciting to be able to try different things, and I feel like I've been able to do that the last few years, and now it's okay, I know what I'm doing, I've done this a little bit. I'm starting to figure it out, as I've told the girls.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
It seems like all of the first month you're in tournaments, but you also host a tournament, starting with Monroe, and that, of course, Coach's favorite school, apparently. but what does the tournaments do for you differently than just, say, a single match, bring somebody in, but actually playing like 3 different types in a row? What do you like about tournaments?
I love that we can play teams from all over the country that we normally wouldn't play in conference. I feel like the Southland plays a certain style, like everybody kind of is similar, I would say, the type of player that they recruit and whatnot, but like sometimes we get an opportunity to play like a team from the West Coast or a team from the East Coast or like Texas schools that normally we wouldn't get to play that maybe have more size, and I just feel like it's a chance for us to get exposed early, which is always a good thing in my opinion, because then once we get into conference, like we've just seen it all and we know like we can be very confident and solidified in how we want to run things. So. And
the McNeese Cowgirl Classic tournament takes place September 4th, 5th, and 6th, right here in the Legacy Center. Coach, thanks. Good luck. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
When we come back, we'll get Coach's final thoughts, especially about Monroe after this.
What makes having a local lawyer important is it's all about relationships. When judges know the lawyer and the lawyer has established credibility over time with the court, they know enough to trust what you're telling them. Lake Charles must be a wonderful place because now lawyers all over the state claim that Lake Charles is their hometown. I thought you could only have one hometown, and I know this is ours.
We're back. Coach, real quick, we only got 3 minutes. First of all, what time does the concert start and when do people start showing up?
The doors will open at 6 and the concert will start at around 7:15. It's going to be a great time. I'm really, really excited about it. I mean, look, you got a Grammy Award winner, Wayne Toops, for free. It's a free concert. It's still BYOB, even though it's inside. We're really, really excited about it.
And football-wise, when do the doors open? When can people start tailgating? Some people
tailgates start around noon. Yeah, I mean, we open the gates noon on Friday.
There will be there will be people here Friday night.
Oh, 100%. And I think we're going to have an unbelievable crowd. You know, I think that
how are
obviously
ticket sales for the game? There's plenty
really
of tickets.
good. There are tickets available for sure.
Louisiana Christian.
Yep, Louisiana Christian at 6 o'clock, you know, the gates open 90 minutes before, and here we go.
Matt Viator with a win will become solely the all-time winner. It'll be the 79th win if he gets it. If he doesn't get it, I'd be surprised. But there's a lot of things that have happened here. What are you most proud of in the last 5 years?
It's a lot. I mean, just rebuilding the entire athletic department and actually operating like a real Division I school. And there's so many ways like the forming of the McNeese Athletic Foundation, the rebuilding of the football stadium, the press box, the new locker room, the new weight room. I mean, obviously what we've done in basketball, you know, right now in our 5 major sports, we have 4 that are Southland Conference Coach of the Year. I mean, it's just, there's a lot, Jim.
4 coaches of the year, 3 coaches who are the all-time winningest coach at this school. Yeah. I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, it's amazing, and there's a lot to be proud of. And you know, one day when, hopefully many years from now, when I retire, and I'll have a chance to kind of sit back and reflect. But right now, it's all gas and no brake. And you know, when I was in Portland, Oregon, coaching at Portland State, Nike is there, and one of the things I've always remembered, and I think about it every day, is Nike. There is no finish line, right? So that's their slogan, and I've kind of kept that to myself. And you know, it's all gas, no brakes, and let's continue to grow and get bigger and better.
Looking forward to getting roasted?
Not really, but you know, it is what it is. It's for a great cause, and I'm going to give you. It's going to be so good for one day you can get your licks in. I'm happy for you. But if it's got you a new suit, it was all worth it.
It does get. Well, I don't know if that. I got a new suit last year. I was going to get this new suit this year, so I was going to get the new suit without it. But I think the fact that you make people talk about the fact that there's a new suit is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's just a jacket.
Yeah, but with Jim Gazzola, it's a huge deal.
And we'll see you next week on Puck Nation. McNeese will be 1-0 hopefully, and going to Lafayette. Think about that.
Can't wait.
It's not bad. All right, we'll see you next week.